Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Welcome to video podcasts on Malaysia Junior Golf Development in Perth in collaboration with Perth Golf Kakis, PGK. In this video podcast, we're going to discuss how junior golf, specifically Malaysians in Perth, develop their journey with the help of experienced local PGA professional coach. Western Australia has always produced its fair share of elite athletes across multiple sports, not the least which is golf. Malaysians young golfers has been grown significantly with about hundreds officially registered in Golf WA, the Australian Golf Associations in Western Australia. We are going to talk to those who are heavily involved in junior golf development scene here in WA and the junior golfers themselves to share their journey. My name is DJ Wan. I'm from Radio Melayu Perth, and together with me today are the guests who have been involved heavily in this junior golf development. Next to me is Scott McLean from SM Golf Academy, who's an experienced PGA professional coach. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here today. And next to him is Azman Mashor, President of Perth Golf Kakis, PGK.
Morning guys.
Morning. And the further end is Encik Ahmad Fikri Zakian, Consulate General of Malaysia in Perth. Good morning. Thank you, Encik Ahmad Fikri, Azman, and Scott. So I'll start with Scott first. Can you share a little bit about the golf scene overall in Perth?
Yeah, well, the golf scene in Perth, it's a pretty strong one. We've got some great companies like Golf WA, Golf Australia. They're always injecting and promoting junior golf right across Australia. Particularly in WA, we have summer events. We have a springboard from what we call Tiger Tees right through to championship events here. So it's supported by a lot of the golf pros. It's supported by all the junior players, and it's a great springboard for them to be able to take that into interstate travel and then hopefully overseas travel.
That's great. Yeah, Azman, you have been playing golf for many years, all over Australia, I believe. And what do you think the scene here in Perth? What sort of facilities that you have, and why do you like about the playing golf here?
Yeah, been playing golf for many places. I can see first of all the weather here. It's fantastic. They're like 24 hours. You can play golf here if you want to. It's a good weather throughout the year. And then it's not too hot and not too humid. But it can be sometimes, but it's mostly fine. Mm-hmm. And if you look at the facilities and the golf around the Perth itself, what they've been offered to a golfer, it's a lot of things that you can expose in there. As well as how the club structure, they have a coach, they have the development for junior where they have the Sunday com, and then during the school holiday, for example, they have like they have many golf tournament for juniors where junior can play around many courses and they've been exposed to that. So yeah, that's how we've been exposed, and probably some idea.
Yeah, Encik Fikri. Now next to Encik Fikri, Encik Fikri has been in Perth as Consulate General of Malaysia for I think 3 years already now.
Correct.
So you were an avid golfer and still is in Malaysia and here.
It's part of my hobby.
It's part of your hobby. And what do you think the scene? I mean, okay, what do you think about the experience playing golf here?
Okay, first of all, thank you DJ Imran, DJ Fauzi, Radio Melayu Perth, PGK for having me this morning. It's such a nice place to have this kind of session. It's my first session ever to be held in Western Australia at one of the beautiful golf courses here. Yep. And sitting next to Scott McLean, a professional golfer and also a coach, gives me, some kind of a boost to the morale of playing more golf. More golf and play and improve golf in future. So first, I would like to say that actually I've been playing golf for almost 11 years. I started playing golf in 2012 when I was posted in Bangladesh. I've never played golf before, but the experience there, teach me how to, play golf even better when you play with a good golfer. You're being a junior or never been exposed to the game, you tend to improve yourself. So I think being here in Western Australia, it gives you that opportunity to learn and to get to know professional golfers, get to know your friends who are in love with the game. And I think Western Australia provides that opportunity. They have a lot of golf courses with the best management, and even you can see public golf course in Western Australia, in Perth particularly, they are well managed. You thought that it's a private golf course, but it's actually a public golf course. And it's a wonderful opportunity also for the young kids, for the young guns, for the young generation to pick up the skill of playing golf here. So I would like to advise the young children, the young golfers to take this opportunity and use it as best as you can, because you have all the support from the pros, from your parents. The facilities here, it's all being put in place, and you should utilize it fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might agree with you, Fikri. Like as a PGK, I'm representing the Perth Golf Kakis. We are actually a public golf club that we sort of like have with an association with a Malaysian group, which is we are officially registered with the Golf WA as well. We have an official handicap. So I agree with you totally. Like even though they are private courses, we can always play in that course, and then we have like monthly or weekly play get together. So we can always associate with a public or private club and play, and then be part of the community. I think that's what a big advantage here.
So I think in addition to what Azman has said, playing golf is not just about playing golf. It's about making new friends and to network with your Australian friends, your local friends. So by playing golf, you tend to create the networking, create the contact, and when if let's say you're doing business or you do your consular work here, whenever you need any help or any advice, you can always reach out to your friends, golfing friends. So when you share the same passion, there's no protocol. There's no protocol. There's no what do you call these formalities that you need to follow. You just give a call or you contact your friends and seek help. That's the beauty of golf. Even when you play among the consular corps, diplomatic corps, although you're a junior player, a young player who just joined the game, but you have fellow ambassadors, senior golfers, CEOs who are playing golf as well with you. They don't think that you're a junior, you don't know your handicap is higher, you can't play golf with them. No, they are very open with it and they enjoy the game. That's the beauty of golf that we should share with all.
And then Scott been helping the PGK as well, sort of like give support for the coaching. For example, like some of the members need coaching, and then Scott been helping out. And then Scott being sponsor our club for the competition. That's a support from the local that we try to say here.
That's right.
And then it's so good to play golf here with all the facilities and all the support that we have around here.
It is. It brings the community together, and it is diverse cultures, and it doesn't matter whether it's Malay or Korean or whether it's Australian or Italian. Golf brings everybody together, and the beauty of it is that I can play off a scratch handicap. You might play off a 12 handicap. Some of the kids might be off a 24 handicap, but at the end of the day, we can all play together when our handicaps come off our score. So we're all competing as one. You can't do that in tennis. You can't do that in hockey or basketball. That's all 0-0 and the best person wins.
That's right.
And as a global game, everybody can compete together, just due to the fact that we have that handicap.
That's really good, yeah. Right, Scott, can you tell a little bit about your journey into golf and how has that journey has been?
Yeah, well, I grew up in the Melbourne suburbs or down on the Mornington Peninsula. I was a tennis player to start with. Still am a tennis player, still a tennis coach, TCA. But at the age of 12, I decided to have a go at the game of golf. And from golf, it led to working on the ground staff, understanding how golf courses were manicured and maintained and those sort of things. And then at the time, a PGA professional, Michael Barry, decided, he asked me, he said, how about you put your tennis background and your golf background together and do a traineeship through the PGA, and that'll allow you to teach both sports at a very high level. So I've been in Perth now for 10 years. Prior to that, I was in Singapore for 5. Prior to that, I was in KL for a period of time as well. I actually lived in Srihatamas and worked out of Bukit Kiara, the equestrian centre there. So that was a fantastic experience. So it was good to be able to put myself into different cultures, be able to communicate to all different people across the globe, both through tennis and golf. So, but here we are now in WA, so at Seaview Golf Club, teaching out of here now, and hoping to bring golf to the people of Malaysia.
Thank you so much, Scott, for having us in the Seaview Golf Course with a fantastic view. It's one of the great courses in WA, I believe. It's a link course. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's the third oldest golf course in WA. It is only a 9-hole course, and you do play it twice. But you're looking over the ocean, you're looking over the Cottesloe Beach, you're looking over Rottnest. Yeah, it's just a wonderful place to come play and enjoy your rounds of golf.
Yeah, absolutely. I really enjoy the environment here. The sea breeze here is really excellent, and we are enjoying ourselves under the sun.
It is so nice, so good.
Yeah. And Azman, you are a golfer yourself, but your son he's a golfer. But how do you get him to be interested in golf?
I played golf when I was like 20, when I was in uni, and I've been playing golf, and then I didn't thought about getting my son into golf because there's so plenty of golf, like typical Malaysian, you want the kids getting to the soccer, for example, and then I try Elias to soccer, so we try the kids what they like, try many sports, and then for some reason he loves golf, maybe because I play a lot of golf and watch a lot of golf TV channel, and then that's why he said, I like to try that. Right, that's where I like him to try golf, and then one day he said, I think I like golf, and then we're so lucky, and we met Scott in 2016 when he was 7, and then we're so lucky because Scott understand the kids, and especially the young junior, and then since then we've been coaching with Scott, and until now it's very fantastic.
Probably this question probably to you or Fikri, right? I mean, Perth Golf Kakis. How has been the involvement of PGKs in the golf scene in WA, and also Consulate General support in make sure that there's an event, there's a competition, and so on?
Okay, DJ Imran. So Perth Golf Kakis, I knew Perth Golf Kakis since the day one I arrived in January 2020. So since then, we have been exchanging contact, communicating, and from 2020 until now, Perth Golf Kakis and the Consulate, we have been collaborating in organising several significant programs in a year. I would say two key programs it has been Merdeka Golf Tournament, as well as the Agong's Birthday Cup Tournament. So two key events that we organize together, and I would say it's a major cup, major golf tournament that we organize together in a year. So that has been ongoing until now, and I would say that in a year or coming years, I hope that PGK and Consulate will continue to organize such events to bring people together and to promote the spirit of togetherness, the spirit of golf among the golf enthusiasts in Western Australia. And we do invite Australian friends as well to join. If they are free, they are open to mingle around with fellow friends from the Southeast Asia region, continent. We welcome them to join.
We're not a closed group. We are sort of open group, and then we invite juniors, and then we have some invitation from Malaysia when they come here for visit us. We just invite them to join us because we have like monthly cup tournament, which is open. We're open. Basically, what I'm saying is we're open for juniors who want to join, come and join, and then there's always a category among them. But
yeah, my definition of golf is actually G stands for greenery, O is for oxygen, L for leisure, and F is for fitness. So that's my definition of golf. So I would encourage people to play golf more. If you
Okay,
have
that's
the
not
passion.
That's not bad. Actually, I'll use it. I've heard it explained many different
Take that,
ways,
right?
but we'll keep that one. That's nice and clean.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks.
All right, back to Scott. So, can you tell us your approach to coaching, especially the kids?
Yeah, look, I've been, I guess, on the tennis court since I was 16 years of age. So I've always been around kids, right up until now. Obviously, I'm getting up there now at 50, and all my life I've been around kids. I've got 2 kids myself, and I enjoy watching their sports when I can. But my approach is, I guess, I'm fairly strict. I'm fairly disciplined. I do like certain things. I like the kids to be able to respect the game. I like the kids to be able to understand the game. But I do keep that element of fun as well. So they've got to know where their line is, their boundary, and if they step to that boundary, then I'll give them that little bit of tiger mum look, and they'll understand that and those sort of things. But overall, I think that I interact well with the kids, probably because I'm still a fairly big kid myself. So we try and keep it fun and those sort of stuff. Yeah.
Having known Scott for many years now, I saw how the numbers growing, how the academy been growing. So that's the significant look where you can see the progress. And then I believe you have probably how many juniors been with you, Scott?
Well, over the years, obviously, we've developed certain programs at certain facilities. I mean, we first met at Whaleback. We took probably 10 to 15 kids, and we had around about 180 kids a week coming into programs there. And then I was lucky enough to move on to another facility by myself, and we averaged probably around about 140 to 150 kids there a week. And in recent years, I've been over at where most of the kids are now, over at Gosnells Golf Club, and they had 30 odd junior members. And at the time that I left there about 6 weeks ago, they're up at around about 132 junior members. So we know that what we've done over the programming and over the 10 years, we've obviously got something good going on. We know that the way that we interact with the kids and the way that the kids talk and the way that the parents can create their own communities within the golf, it brings us together, and it does make us a family, and it does make us very conscious of everything that's going on in golf. For me personally, I love to take the kids interstate and travel to certain events. I love the fact that we can teach a 5-year-old and have a lot of fun with them, but we can go all the way to the elite and get them travelling and hopefully representing Golf WA or Golf Australia for state and interstate and international travel. But it's not just teaching; it's life skills, and we have the fitness instructor come in. We have a team around us that really helps promote and build that community within our academy, and people like yourselves, what Asman's done for me over the course of our journey as friends has been amazing as well. Just his nous in the IT in his early days and those sort of things, and helped a lot. Getting me into the socials and understanding socials and that sort of stuff, and promoting myself that way. Yeah, so it's been a great journey so far, and one that I want to continue.
It's good. Maybe we can skip down while you're here.
So, from what you're sharing, there's a lot of things that Perth can offer to golfers, right? So, what are the plans for future in terms of development, or attract people to come over?
So the idea is to be able to take what we're doing today and what we're doing here in Western Australia and move that to a greater audience. And we see that audience being part of that Southeast Asian region, Malaysia and the likes of that Asian region up there. And if we could get some relationships built through that area and get some information into the local people and the local coaches and even the international coaches, and show them that we've got the facilities here in Perth, and we want you to come here. We want you to holiday, and we want you to learn golf. We want you to have a 2-week block, or we want you to have a 6-week block, and we'll take you through the programming and the processes of beginner golfer into an intermediate, or an intermediate to an advanced, or an advanced to an elite. And that's the association that we'd love to build over time with the gentleman.
Yeah, from what I can see since I've been in Australia, like we've seen like other countries like Korea, like Thailand, they starting to give some exposure from the local kids towards outside their country. This exposure I think is vital, especially in Perth. Like we are only like 5 hours from Malaysia, and then we got a lot of tourists come here, and then they can see how beautiful the place are, the weather, and then for golfer, they if they've been playing golf in WA, they know how good is the course and how beautiful they are here. So relaxing. So I think the environment itself, what the future I can see, I would like to see. I'll try to bring the kids in from Malaysia, just some exposure, just some which is good for the local kids here as well, to exchange their skill, exchange their experience, just to mingle around, making new friends. I think it's a great idea to having that. And then I know there's some organization in Malaysia. Maybe we can speak to the MGA in Malaysia or TSM charity. They start one example is a TSM charity where they starting associate in Queensland, where they have some scholarship for the junior can expose and learn golf over there. Maybe something like that we can expose in Perth. Then I like to see in the future. And what's your thought about that?
Yeah, I think I agree with Scott and Azman. There's a lot more to be done, and there's a lot of rooms for improvement. I think for a start, it would be good, to encourage the golf travel again, because I remember before COVID, we used to have quite a number of group of golfers, big group of golfers coming in. They play golf for a week or fortnightly for 2 weeks here, and then while they play golf with their friends, their spouses or the kids will go for shopping somewhere or explore WA, not just their only base focus in Perth, but they go up north or down south. But I would say that there's a lot of rooms for improvement, and if I'm not mistaken, even the golf courses here, they have affiliation with quite a number of Malaysian golf courses, reputable Malaysian golf courses. Yes,
Reciproc.
That's right.
yes. So in terms of that, we can utilize that as an advantage. Do some reciprocal arrangement with the respective golf courses. In a year you have few months where you determine 1 month or 2 months of journey from WA golfer to that particular club, and the third quarter or fourth quarter of the year you host them to come in and play here at the golf courses in Western Australia. That's one. Number two is to, of course, like these days people utilize IT, social media. You can also utilize that to entice or to promote the beautiful golf courses in Western Australia to the fellow Malaysian golfers, and by introducing package, Scott, like you mentioned just now, 1 week package or 2 weeks package, what's included in the package, and put it in one infographic, and you can easily disseminate it to your counterpart or your colleagues back home or to the respective golf courses there, and from there people will talk and will exchange information. And I think since the border reopening in March last year, we are seeing a traction of visitors coming in for leisure, for tourists, and I think this year it's good to have more golfers from Malaysia to come in, not just Malaysia but from other regions as well, to play here. I think that's the second most important part to do social media interaction, infographic, promote those things in social media, Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. You can use all those platforms and get people to come in. Of course, we have quite a number of flights now, but the price of flight fare is still high. But I guess in the coming months or towards the end of the year, this year, the price will return to normal, and we can organize a reasonable travel package for golfers to come in.
Correct. Yeah. I agree with that. We have support from the Consul General, we have support from the coach, and then PGK as well. We always support all this journey, which is we always wanted to see that in the future.
Yeah.
And then we can terima kasih.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, clearly from what has been shared, Perth has the right recipe to create a world champion in golfers, because we got facilities, we got the weather, we got the coach. We just need the people. Just need the people to train. And we welcome definitely the SM Golf Academy, PGK, and Consulate General of Malaysia in Perth would welcome participants from Malaysia, especially, or from anywhere else, to come over and train here. So definitely thank you for the guests for willing to share your experience here today, especially Encik Fikri, who come over willing to spend your Sunday afternoon to share.
Sunday morning.
Sorry,
Sunday morning.
willing to spend
Sunday morning.
your
very
Sunday
good.
morning to share his views on golf scene here.
DJ
in
Imran,
Perth.
if I may, one last word. Since today is the first day of the lunar year, I would like to take this opportunity to wish our Chinese friends Gong Xi Fa Chai, Xin Yin Kuai Le, and Happy New Year 2023. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Azman.
Okay.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
No, with the kid.
Okay, thank you.
Sekali lagi.
Time, bro. Take your time.